In this video, we'll learn how to display data from database into using Python. Okay, so with the help of a library called KivyMD. So this is the data we're going to be displaying, as you can see here. So it's displayed into this beautiful interface in Python. Okay, so as you can see, so you see that you can also have dark mode, as you can see here. Okay, so this is what we're going to be learning how to do. It's a very short video. So let's get right into it. This is the database connection file that we created in one of the videos not too long ago. Okay, so I will link it in the description of this video. Okay, so this is the file that we're going to be using. So we have list.py. These are the libraries that we're going to be using. We imported them. We also import the connection from the connection file. So we'll create a class called retrieve data. Then we'll have the default function there. They will have this setting of the theme to dark or light. They will return MD scroll view, so which is actually the major thing for this project. Okay, so then the MD list has an ID of container. Okay, so that is coming from that library. Then of course with the one line list item, so that's actually what holds that the information. Okay, so then we have that. So what we'll do now, we'll come down here. So at the bottom here, so we'll just so at the onStart function, so we'll put some code there. So then we'll run the project or the class where you have the retrieve data.run. Then we'll create this. We'll create a query string. Then put the query there. That select all or select stuff from register table. All right, so what we'll do now is so that means everything from that table called register. Okay, so that's what we have here. So then we'll call we need to create variables. We need to bring in the function from that connection to database.py. So we'll create the variable connection. They will also create a variable cursor to bring in everything that has to do with cursor into this project. Okay, so that's what we have in line 8 and line 9. All right, so that's what we have there. So let's go back down here. Okay, okay, so let's go back here. So here we now say cursor.execute. So we execute the query string. Then once we have done that, we now see that is the query string literally is brought into this execute function. So then the cursor, what you have in the cursor cannot be displayed just like that. So we need to look through it. So we now put the information that is from the fetch all function into rows variable. So we cannot just display that rows variable like that. We need to loop through it. So we'll create a for loop. So for row in rows, they will say self.root.id.container. So this literally brings as it iterates, it displays the various container. That is that one line list that we had. This one line list item. So what happens is that at every iteration, so it displays each one. Okay, so literally put them on top of each other like that and like that. So we now see one line list item. Then when they say text equals equals F, then we display the various rows or the columns rather. So we now say row. So open and close, that is an array. So put 0 there. So 0 there being the first column. So let's run it and see. So this displays all the IDs, as you can see. So see, you see that it displays all the ID from 1 to the very last. All right. So let's remove the dark mode. You can also have, like I said earlier, you can have light mode instead of dark mode. So change it right there. So we can change it to light mode. So 0 being the first column, then we'll concatenate a dot to it. All right. So after we have done that, so we'll add the other columns remaining. So we now say row. Then this is actually putting everything within the same item list or list item. All right. So we now say row 1. That is the second one. Row 2 being the third one, and row 3 being the fourth one. All right, so this practically brings the name, age, gender. All right, so as you can see, that it displays everything like that. So just stick with this channel. We're going to come up with a full-fledged mobile app with time. So we're just creating the various bits and pieces here and there. Okay, so we did the one for inserting into the database, which I also link in the description of this video. So this is the data that is being displayed at the other end. All right, so I hope this video helps you. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not done so already. Like the video and share it. Thank you for watching. See you in another video.